Los policías rebeldes Will Smith y Martin Lawrence vuelven a la carga con Bad Boys Ride or Die, la nueva película bromance de policías llena hasta los topes de explosiones, emociones fuertes y algunas escenas de acción muy locas. Hemos hablado con sus singulares directores Adil y Bilall para que nos den algunas claves de esta película tan veraniega.
Llame a la policía. ¿Ustedes no son polis?
Hi guys, I'd like to ask you about the close-ups you use in this movie, because we've seen a lot of close-ups, especially for comedic effect with Martin, but also to create some tension. Why did you decide to go that way?
Well, we wanted to have all the shots visually with our DOP rebeldes to accentuate whatever it's the energy or the comedy or the action of it. And every time we had a scene, we were thinking, okay, what would be a special shot? What would be something that is maybe unusual or that we've not seen too much? And it's like, we had a shot point of view of the watch, and we asked, is this possible? And then we made something, that could do that shot. And I think that makes those little scenes a bit more memorable than just the classic way of shooting those. And we had a lot of fun with that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Speaking of that, one of the most impressive moments in the film follows a gun being tossed from one character to another, and it's very much like a video game. I work on a video games website, so are you guys gamers? Did you take reference from some video games for that scene?
Yeah, video games is a big inspiration. I think that the world of video games is now even bigger than movies, so it's logical for us because we grew up with with GTA and Call of Duty, and now you have Fortnite, and so that's we wanted to match that vibe.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to make every action sequence unique, and getting inspiration from games or from social media really helped us to make every action sequence have its own signature. And so our DP, Robert Havard, found this tool called SnorriCam, and it's a camera you have to mount on the actor, and so Will had to wear it, and he had to operate the camera himself with the gun, so it was really months of preparation to do that, but it makes that scene also so memorable.
Yeah, and then we had a gun where it was like connected with a magnet to the camera, and then the camera like moves, and then Martin could take it from the camera. So we had to build all of that because it was never really done before.
Yeah, so cool. So I also have to ask, we won't go into any spoilers here, but what's your take on that surreal moment with Marcus? Your personal canon is that it really happened somehow, was an hallucination, or do you want the audience to just guess?
Well, it's actually a good question, Like even me, when I watch it, I'm like, I'm not 100% sure, because it was Will's idea, for him it was really important, and we implemented visually our style in what he was telling us. And it's like every time I watch the movie, I think differently. I'm like, okay, it really happened, or it's just it's just in the minds,
I think for us the most important thing is to have that spiritual awakening, that Marcus just changes and sees life and the universe totally different, and I think that makes the movie so special. And whether it's real or not real, it's really happening with Marcus.
Yeah, he chooses to believe it.
Yeah, so we have seen many 80s or 90s movies revivals, and it's a little bit a double-edged sword because people may become really judgmental with those kind of movies. How do you approach a project like this? How do you decide which parts of the past preserve and which ones discard?
Well, I think that the core aspect of this movie is really the Mike and Marcus situation, the chemistry between the two of them. And I think that, once you put them into any situation, you could even put them in a sci-fi future movie. It will be interesting, like Mike and Marcus in Star Wars. That would be really super cool to see. So I think that the fact that you have them two that stays the same, and at the same time we come with our flavor, our sensibilities, our style, but also like YouTube videos and TikTok and Instagram that are inspiring us, makes it that it's a combination of an homage to the older movies, and something fresh, that's like for the new generation, and that's I think how we have like the best of both worlds.
Okay, so I have time for one last question. Will and Lawrence, being such creative actors, did you have room for ad libs, or what was it a measured script?
Yeah, so the most, when we do like, freestyle, we do it during the rehearsal. That's where, we make the jokes and then the writer is writing it down, and that's how we really work. It's like that's where we experiment with all the stuff. But the day of the shoot, we don't have a lot of time, so we try to get what was scripted. And if there is time, we do this extra take where we ask Will and Martin to freestyle. And then something really magical happens. So that's how the workflow is.
Okay. So I think I'm out of time. Thank you very much. It was an awesome movie. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you. Muchísimas gracias.
Gracias. Bye-bye.